Jim DeMint just came out, Republican senator from South Carolina, and said that Obama should have supported the coup in Honduras. No, you're kidding, right? No, he's not. He's just unabashed. He's like, yeah, coups rock. What are you talking about? It's a right-wing government. We want right-wing governments. We don't want left-wing governments. And if we have to remove the left-wing governments by force, well, of course we're in favor of that. And, of course, how does Senator DeMint couch it? He says, oh, yeah, we should be in favor of people in favor of democracy. But they removed a democratically elected leader. Look, what the Obama administration is saying is, if you had problems with this referendum that Zelaya was going to do, President Zelaya in Honduras, the proper way to handle that is through legal process, not by removing him by force of arms in a clearly illegal, unconstitutional coup d'etat, right? Now, here's the thing. It's not like Obama's alone on this. Every single country in the world agrees. They did a vote by acclamation in the United Nations. Every single country in the Organization of American States agrees. So all the states in America, South America, and North America agree. All the countries in the United Nations agrees. But Jim DeMint knows better. Hey, you know what? Right-wing coups, that's what Republicans are all about. Booyah! Ah, man, we're not supporting them. That sucks. And what did I tell you? I said if the Republicans had won this election, this would have been different. The right wing in this country would have said, yeah, right-wing coups are awesome, as long as we get rid of people who we don't agree with politically. You know, Zelaya was a little left of center for us, and he was dared to be friendly with some of his neighboring countries. Venezuela's in the region, and they, have a president we don't agree with, and they kind of liked him. Kind of. Unacceptable. And if America had thrown its weight behind the people who did the coup, they would have split the world. They would have dragged Colombia and several other American states, meaning countries that are in the Americas, along with them. They would have dragged some portion of the UN along with them, and they would have split the world up. Now, as it is, everybody's united, saying coups, not a good idea, with, of course, the exception of our own right-wing nut jobs here in America. I mean, to come out here and say that in public and to pretend that the guys who did the coup are in favor of democracy, it's an absolute joke. By the way, to give you a sense of what a joke that is, if they're so in favor of democracy, why have they arrested all the dissidents and stopped all the presses in Honduras? They've got a crackdown on all the journalists in the country, just like Iran does. Wait a minute now. If you got, right justice on your side and you're a democratic government, you wouldn't mind journalists being open to it. I mean, you did what you did. You claim it's legal, right? So you don't mind the papers writing about it, right? Oh, you do mind. And that's why you've arrested all these people, and you've imposed a curfew, and you've arrested stopped the journalists from doing their job. What part of that sounds like a democracy, Jim DeMint? But I'm glad he said it, because it shows you the true colors of the Republicans. They don't give a damn about democracy or how things are done or what's legitimate or illegitimate. They think if you're right-wing, who cares? You take it by force, you take it by guns. I don't give a damn. And if you're a little left of center, if we were in charge, we'd agree to all these coups. It's terrible, man. Absolutely terrible. Hideous. All right. But I suppose it should be unsurprising. But the funny thing is, as usual, I'm a little surprised by it. It's so far right and so crazy that I didn't think a U.S. Senator would come out and say it. But I don't know why I continue to be surprised by these guys.